I think my main memory is being frightened. I had come from a little school at Bolton where we were all pals, we knew everybody. So it was a great shock to me to go to the convent, and it being so big and so many people there and so many teachers and so many subjects that I just didn't know existed. So I was frightened most of the time. From when I think I put my uniform on in the morning, cycled God knows how many miles to the bus. And chances are I missed the bus, so I had to walk the rest. And couldn't wait to get out in time to hopefully catch the bus on the way home. And I was thwacked over the head because I was running down the corridor, because ladies don't run. That was by your nun, because I was about to miss my bus. Well, I was a late starter, and I think that that's probably what the problem was. Very many of the girls, because we were all girls, had been there for an awful lot longer. So they were well into the subjects by the time I got there. And the teachers certainly concentrated on those who could rather than those who couldn't. And I was definitely one of the ones who couldn't. It was all a blackboard with chalk, and the teachers talked and you listened. You weren't encouraged to ask questions. I never eat on the street now, for example. You weren't allowed to eat on the street. I do speak to boys on the street, which you weren't allowed to. So some of these hard lessons, it was sort of supposedly make you into a lady, are still there. So it's a pity it hadn't been geometry or algebra or something that I remembered rather than not eating on the street. There were an awful lot of unwritten rules that you only found out by getting hit. You didn't know that those rules existed. So I found I was breaking rules that I didn't know that were there. It did make me frightened of stepping out of line. It was rumoured that one of the girls was pregnant when I was there, and we did spend at least a couple of days kneeling and praying for her. And then after it was discovered that she wasn't pregnant, we spent another couple of days thanking God for her not being pregnant. I just felt guilty about everything. I was terrified of being at that school.